your host, Veteran Mountain Man, and today I actually wanted to discuss something that is a little bit weird for me. So I was reading Market Watch earlier today, tracking some of the market activity because I do watch the stock markets. I don't put faith completely in the stock markets as to the economic capabilities of the country, because in many situations you'll see the market run bull and the rest of the country is hurting, or you'll see the market run bear and the rest of the country is doing rather well. So it's not a perfect correlation. However, on Market Watch, as I was reading through the news, I came across this article. Women in professional esports navigate hypermasculinity and harassment. Now, the big question is here, first of all, why is Market Watch doing a feminist piece? Market Watch is supposed to be economic news. It's supposed to be news about business, news about trending activities amongst corporations, reports on profit margins, reports on stock market activity, theories about what's going to happen with the economy, whether or not this political decision is affecting the economy or that political decision is affecting the economy. Now, the truth is, this is nothing but a feminist piece. They even go into examples of transgender women being harassed. The entire article is nothing but what you would expect to see from, say, Modern Feminist or anything else. Not only that, but they bring up the concept of Gamergate or Gamergazi or whatever you want to call it, and claim that nothing has bettered since it, and are trying to pull the same "we need equal representation" argument, which is utterly ludicrous. Now, I don't support any of the supposed harassment that is claimed by this piece. I don't support harassing behavior amongst people who are actively competing. I actually think it's kind of shady and stupid to do that to people. But I do think that esports or video gaming, basically professional video gaming, is not going to be one of those industries that many women are actually going to be interested in. This piece is actually born with X and Y chromosomes and has decided to transition, or is taking female hormones, or is claiming they're a woman in some other fashion. Now, truth be told, I don't really care. I don't care if you're a man or a woman playing esports. What I do care about is the fact that I am having to receive feminist indoctrination when I'm trying to read about the stock markets. That they can't even let aside their political agenda and biases in order to let me read financial news. And what's worse is, not only do I have to deal with the Marxist stupidity on most of these market analyses, which are utterly false in most cases, but now I'm also having to deal with the intersectionality claptrap. If I wanted the intersectionality news, I would have gone to CNN and not Market Watch. Market Watch is supposed to be exclusively about the market. Competitive video gaming esports commentary about there not being enough women is not market news. Okay, yes, some of these professional video gamers get paid large amounts of money. Some of them are quite talented. Truth be told, that's not even market news. This piece should not have been published by Market Watch. And not only is this one piece an example, if you go to Market Watch and you read any large amount of their news, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's amazing that we can't even get fiduciary news, news about the market, news about trading, news about currency exchanges and bond markets and financial reports about the housing sector and such without getting morally lectured by the insane left anymore. It's almost gotten to the point where everyone, no matter what news organization they're doing, has to virtue signal in order to be part of a news media outlet, whether it's conservative or liberal or whatnot. All I want is the market news. Even if I have to put up with a little bit of Marxist claptrap, I still just want the market news. I can't get it at the Wall Street Journal anymore. I can't get it at CNN Money. I can't get it at Fox News. I can't get it at NBC. And I can't get it at Market Watch. So how, as an individual, am I supposed to better understand what I'm looking for if I can't actually get the news and all I'm going to get is rhetoric and opinion? It makes no sense, people. And I know that this has been going on for far longer than many people care to admit. I've gone back and I've looked at the news reports of the 90s and of the 80s and even of the 70s, and there has been serious political bias and serious ideology bias in much of this news all the way back, probably to the 1700s, when we were publishing libertarian concepts like no taxation without representation. But the truth is I would like some place where I'm not going to get harassed and browbeaten so hard by the left and be able to see actually what the market is doing. It's bad enough I have to dissect out all their Marxism. I shouldn't have to dissect out intersectional theory and everything else as well. It's getting to the point where Americans are just going to stop anything to do with the news at all if this doesn't end. Well, thank you all again for joining me. Please don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube, or thumbs up and subscribe on BitChute. Also, don't forget to check out my other social media sites. I am leaving a link to this Feminist article down below so that you can see what I'm referencing and actually read through the details. I'm not going to quote it verbatim, and I'm not going to dissect it, because at this point, the feminist argument has been beaten to death, buried, dug back up, resurrected as a zombie, shot in the head, and beat to death again. So there's no point. But thank you all, and have yourselves a beautiful day.